Let us continue the third chapter and today see the process of planning. Planning is an intellectual process. Planning is a map for the future in which management plays a vital role. Future is uncertain, therefore, decided plan is to be implemented stage wise as given below. In the first place, the objectives should be determined properly. The first step in planning is setting the objectives. It is said that if objectives are determined in proper manner, planning becomes useful to the management. Objectives should be realistic and intellectual, which means they should be pragmatic. The second step in the process of planning is clarifying planning premises. After determining the objectives, clarification of planning premises is must in planning process. Forecasting is made after the consideration of internal and external factors affecting the business. If the premises are not clear and precise, there is a possibility of the failure of planning. The third step in the process of planning is collecting and analysis of information. After planning premises, necessary information has to be collected either directly or indirectly. It helps to make assumptions to get the expected results in future. The next is preparation of alternative plan. After collecting, analyzing and interpreting information, an alternative plan is to be made. A list of alternatives are to be prepared. Example, to sell the goods either by producing or by purchasing. Evaluation of alternatives. Various alternatives which are considered feasible are taken for detailed evaluation. Factors affecting the business unit and contribution of each alternative is considered. Mathematical and statistical methods are used for the evaluation of alternatives. Business units prepare an ideal plan as a model with the help of Operation Research or OR. Then comes the selection of the best alternative. The alternatives are evaluated, analyzed and scrutinized for the selection of the best alternative. The most important is formulation and evaluation of subsidiary plan. Different projects or alternatives have to be considered as per basic plan or in support of basic plan. These are known as subsidiary plans or derivative plans. Example, a car manufacturing company will take decision as to make or buy tires, then it is called as subsidiary plan. As the subsidiary plan is prepared, it is also necessary to evaluate the same so that it will not obstruct the basic plan in future. Evaluation of plan. After formulation and evaluation of subsidiary plan, entire plan is evaluated. Whenever it is necessary, business unit takes the help of experts and consultants to evaluate the plan. When we proceed step by step, we follow the principle of look and leave. At every stage, evaluation is necessary. With this, we come to an end to the process of planning. The last topic in this chapter of planning is elements or components of planning. Planning is an intellectual process. To prepare a budget for a business unit, first of all, departmental budgets are prepared. After having discussions regarding it, final budget for the entire business unit is prepared. Because planning is based on subsidiary plans and programs which are known as elements of planning. Let us see the various components of planning. The first is objectives. The purpose of every business is to determine and fulfill objectives. Objectives must be pragmatic, it should not be over ambitious. The second is strategy. Contrivance or technique used for the accomplishment of predetermined objectives of planning is known as strategy. It makes the business unit capable enough to face competition or to survive against other factors. Strategy is used in fields like army and sports. Strategy should be kept confidential from the competitors. An ideal strategy gives guarantee of success of business unit. The third element of planning is policy. Decisions and strategies are decided by the management for the accomplishment of objectives which are known as policy. Policy creates distinct image of the business unit. Like an objective, policy also should be practical and real. Policy of sales of goods on credit basis. Method. The method is an arrangement for carrying out business programs. Strategy depicts the arrangement of facing competition. Policy gives informations to fulfill the objectives, while method refers to the best way of accomplishment of predetermined objectives. In short, method refers to the best way of performing a task. Example, a business unit tries to fulfill the objective of annual sales on the basis of figures available for quarterly sale. The next in the elements is rules. Rules are necessary to accomplish the functions of planning. Rules make accomplishment of objectives and supervisions easy. Rules decide the procedure and give clear understanding. Example, use of mobile phones during working hours is not allowed or prohibited. No smoking at the workplace, etc. Next is budget. Budget is a tool of control for the accomplishment of objectives. Different types of budgets are prepared like capital expenditure budget, sales budget, production cost budget, cash budget, etc. Budget keeps control over the business activities and makes the management efficient one. The last point included in components of planning is program. Program is a sequence of activities to be undertaken by the business unit. If the work is done according to program, problems do not arise in accomplishment of objectives. The function of the management is not only to see that the work is carried out according to programs, but to compare it with standards and also to take corrective steps if any deviation is found. With this, we come to the end of chapter 3 of OC Standard 12. Please go through the MCQs and short answers and let me know if there is any doubt. Thank you.